You want a drink? All right then.
The dust does not stir, and the floor sleeps. Knives.
So, lot of people looking for him. He's whole crazy old coot from what he's holed up in the Ratway War and... Well, just watch your back. Now, I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd tape. I'm told it's said to be spread. Then we have... In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange, dangerous-looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions. Mm-hmm.
Gladly. He won't bother you anymore.
Looking for work. Well, well. If you happen to... There you go. This should cover it. The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.
So, feeling loose? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 20... Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
Welcome to the cozy little... Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Until next time.
Sorry. I just get jealous when I hear rumors about you.
That's all they are, rumors. So quit worrying.
Leave me alone.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes.
Ah, so tender. Come here, you juicy morsel. What was that? I was sure I heard something.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esben. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor. Well, this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
Knife, yes. Book, yes.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Aldrin has returned. Only a Dragonborn can stop it. But no Dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Aldrin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no, useless trash. Where did I put my annotated manual? One moment. I know time is of the essence. Must leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Bucket, knife, book, inkpot, stone. No, no, no.
Be careful.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Ball. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach. During their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. What is it? The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost
You'll have
destroyed
to
the
speak up.
Empire
I'm a
during
little
the Great
deaf, my
War
right
30
ear.
years back.
Did you need something? Goodbye, then.
Orgnar, this is it.
Who's there?
Hear something? Ow. This one's mine. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. This looks promising.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it. It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait. Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the entrance.
Here's the blood seed. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt it's triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine to Reman. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances.
Esbern's probably right. Try using your blood on the carved seal on the floor. It's done. It's coming to life. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first to see this.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Amazing. See how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the Victorian Nordic style.
We're here for Aubrey's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, we'll have more time to look around later. Let's see what's up ahead. Look, here is Alduin. This pattern goes back to the beginning of time. When Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords. Legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf by writing. Did you need?
Your luck. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. May the scales of the dragonkind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Are you paying attention, Elvin? You might learn something from our own history.
Your training proceeds well. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn? Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Wind, guide you. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Cor. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Yes, Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I had expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No. You seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me. Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus. It cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zebach, the elder brother. Gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what... True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jaw do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwahlam. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls, as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called think of the... That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you, which calls to you. Fe ponder. That is fine, which calls to you in your... That. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc. What will you burn? What will you spare?
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you, we have never they may be able to tell you something about such blasphemy. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you.
Heard about you and your honeyed word.
Somebody catch!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? All right, all right. Just keep your voice down, and don't let me catch you again. Wait, I know you.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls. Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the column. Someday there'll be proof they caused Winterhold. I've heard Hansa was in line to... Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Courier will be the first
As soon as
to
you
tell
have the help.
that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be...
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him about.
I'm sorry, could you describe...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
The monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
I don't deal with any college Take a look. No. I left Winterhold for some time. I still have research that keeps me busy. And being here in
If your
Winterhold
business with the
ensures I have
college,
access to
you're
former
welcome to stay
colleagues.
here. That's right. College of Winterhold, just north. I'm afraid there's no... You can talk to... Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college.
Just say the word if you need it. You mean the inn? Suppose it's the... A few of us are either too stuck. It's not much. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore.
Unlike
But if
some
there's one
folks
thing you
here
can
in
count
town,
on, it's
there's
folks
nothing
that
against
can
the
drink.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true, there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scroll. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of... a small test, if you will. You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Winter holds glory days, we are the only group left in... There are others who study, to be sure. I dare... But... That does... Oh, this is the only thing I've ever found. I think there's nothing more I can teach you. Certainly. Concentration. You'll also... Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more... Take a look. Mirabelle? Waiting. Hi there.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't... wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Hmm? Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know. Please don't bother the Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Feralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Sky. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. If you can find him. And finally, there's Colette. There are no Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we'll do.
welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Decades of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still. It's always encouraging to see the younger generation. The college will be here. So you wish to master the arcane arts. Until next time.
Need something?
Need something?
You have questions? What do you need? Yes?
I have many important things on. Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you. I am an advisor to the Archmage. I am at the Archmage's disposal, perhaps not as often as he should. Now that stability has to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
If you require assistance with if you would, the summoning of undead is even less advisable. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Now if you'll excuse me. That incident. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Take a look. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Confound it all! This page too! That makes 5 in total. This is unacceptable.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronach. Now, do you require... If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking... Well, alright, here. I scribbled down the... Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Please make sure your hands are... Assorted book. Of course I do. Mages need to be reminded to be careful. A mage... We've been keeping this collection since the As a matter... Immense... He hold him... Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Are you... Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Yes, Sarah?
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Yes?
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. As some of you may know, Sarthor was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthor. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they use. Well, are there any questions before? Yeah. Any in chat? Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them. Just identify them.
Going to take forever. He what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. I've only looked. Try and be careful, all right? We don't just round up the rest of the magic. He asked. I think that I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything... How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Well, would you look at... This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic and danger. The Psijic, perhaps. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Is someone there? This is simply fascinating. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these columns. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. should have come here. What could this place be? I have no idea. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry. I'm not the only one seeing this. Hurry. This is utterly unique. Need something?
Yes?
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Aran, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored, but I do not and will not approve of any research or experiment. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I thank you, Tolfdian, since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to speak with Urag in the Arcanium, see if he's aware, and good work. The next time you find yourself exploring not some risk, we also must make an effort to avoid. I've seen events in the last several hundred, but that was a great many years ago. An unfortunate natural disaster. No one is. I know there are some who have blamed the college. Magic is. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you. I'm not sure. Just... well, mind what you tell him, all right? No. Between the two of us, that what he's... but it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? Of course. That's your choice. I just wanted to let you know.
Are you quite sure? What? Preposterous. I have made it... I would suggest that you not further spread this rumor. What? I would suggest that you not further spread this rumor.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Hundreds of years. I know it. Well, you don't even need to ask. I said not. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them. Not enough. Although now it looks like you'll be doing. He was in a... when they left. He took... let's just... they were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows. So they were persuaded to leave.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sappho, yes? It has come to my attention that I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sappho. Myro, thank you for you there. I have questions for you.
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top left, Elder Scrolls in the Empire. They have scun. I know of, but I cannot go to it. Here, well, here, on the cosmological scale, one block lifts the up. You see this? Lucky then, in the depths of. Have you heard of black under deep of time? But not all. Two things. The edged lexic. Trust Septimus. He knows you. The deepest doors to clip the dwell. Place the lexicon. You. But sometimes they even look. Ooh. This inside. Someone. The scroll. For not even the strongest machinations of the dweller can hold off the all-sight given by an elder scroll. How long will it be sunk? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down. It licked the panes and smokes the glass.